Night number 2 of scouting on the old farmstead. Target buck numero uno, Vinny the Magnificent. He is out in the field feeding. First time I've laid eyes on him all summer. He's a stud. I think he's 5 years old. Last year was my first year getting pictures of him. I had him in the upper 40s, low 50s. That's our boy right there. He is a beautiful buck. No doubt about it. Sweet. Gotta love the velvet deer. Hopefully we can get on them here in a couple months. And that was how my 2016 whitetail season began. Target buck number 1 located, but little did I know the roller coaster of a year I was about to have. Out shooting the bow today, getting ready for late archery season here in Ohio, and we thought we'd throw it back to 2016 in the hunt for Vincent the Magnificent. I think y'all are going to enjoy this one. It's a wee bit warm today for early November, and while I should still probably be in a tree, I'm going to take a little time to double check my equipment and continue to bide my time and wait patiently for a few things to happen before I put my game plan fully into motion. Been wanting to get into the triangle section, little 3-acre patch that sits at the north end of my grandparents' farm, but I've been holding off for 3 main reasons. The first of which, our harvest around the area has really been a little slow to take off, and this section has been surrounded by hundreds of acres of standing corn, which limits my access, my shooting lanes, and gives the deer a ton of places to hide. The second reason is so far this fall, we've had nothing but southerly and westerly wind directions. With the main bedding area sitting off to the north and west, I really need a wind out of a northerly direction to hunt my ground blind or my tree stand and catch them coming out in the evening or going back into the bedding area in the morning. But perhaps the biggest reason I've been holding off is that around the middle of last October, my number 1 target buck, Vinny, vanished off of his summer range a mile to the south. It wasn't until the end of the first week in November that I started getting stealth cam pics of him again a mile to the north around the triangle. Again this summer, pictures to the south, saw him a couple times scouting, and in the last couple of weeks, he done gone and disappeared again. If history is any indicator, in the next couple of days, he should start showing up again to the north around the triangle. We've got the corn coming down finally around the area. We've got a cold front coming in the next couple of days. It's going to give me a northerly wind direction I need, and it's all going to coincide with the last couple of days of that first week of November when he showed up again last year. With a little bit of luck, it should be the perfect recipe to put an end to the disappearing act of Vincent the Magnificent.
Oh Satan, please leave me alone. I'm going to see Jesus in my heavenly home. I'm walking this highway, dark though it may be, far in the distance, I see eternity.
First night in the triangle section. Been waiting a long time to get into this spot. The corn to the north is finally cut. Also been waiting on a north wind. We've got that this evening and gonna have it again tomorrow morning. So chances are if Vinny doesn't show up tonight, I'll be back in this set giving it another shot tomorrow morning. And a third reason is timing. Last year he finally started showing back up again right in this spot around this time. He disappeared early October last year, disappeared early October this year. And last year, this week, he started showing back up here, so good Lord willing, next couple of days, he'll give us an opportunity. Decoys on the deck, rattle and antlers are right beside me, hoping for a good couple hunts here. Unfortunately, first night in the triangle did not yield any sign of Vinny. Just one little buck, but that's all right. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Decoy will be on the deck again, and with the north wind, I think I'm gonna hunt the same spot. So, see how it goes tomorrow. Sun's just coming up, and so far this morning it has been the complete opposite of last night. Last night had hardly any activity, just one little buck came in. But it's been crazy since our feet hit the platform this morning. We've had does walking underneath us, had a little buck come in, postured the decoy, make a couple scrapes around us, and they're still out in front of us, and they're starting to filter off to the north. As soon as they get a fair bit further out, I'm gonna grab the rattling antlers and tickle the horns a little bit. But so far it's been a great more. Hang on, that little buck. He's looking at something. He's got to be looking at another deer he froze in his tracks. Yep, big deer. It's Vinny. It's Vinny. Yep, he's coming this way, man. He is coming this way. Oh no. Yeah, not good. Oh no, on a lot of different levels. Things happened pretty quickly that morning, and I thought everything was good. I felt good, felt confident, felt like the pin was settled right behind the shoulder. Not good. Square in the shoulder. Got down, found my arrow, penetration just the length of the broadhead, and that was it. Tracked what blood I had for about 500 yards, and that was that. Or so I thought. Just a couple does out in the field. Middle of December. I'm still looking to fill my buck tag here in the home state of Ohio. It's been a heck of a season, been a great season, but now I'm praying for a little different weather. It's cold, we've got snow on the way, and that might just be what I need to punch that tag. But doing a little scouting this morning on my grandparents' farm. It's a place that is near and dear to my heart, as everybody knows. Had a lot of good times here as a kid, and the last 12 hours have been kind of rough. About 12 hours ago, my grandma passed away, and that was my last grandparent, and she was one heck of a lady, that's for sure. She was a wild lady, she was a loving and caring lady. She was awesome. She was my grandma, and hoping that Vinny shows up here in the next couple of days, especially after we get this snow, and celebrate Grandma's life, and be an awesome way to end the year, quite frankly. But mid-December, firearm season is officially over here in Ohio. I do believe the deer are going to get back on a food to bed pattern here real quick, and I'm hoping that's the case now. It is bitter cold out. It's all of 5 degrees, heading to a high of 7 today. Wind chills are sub-zero. Gonna go check a couple stealth cams. Good Lord willing, Vinny's been showing up or starting to show back up, and I can get on him here late season. Buck doe. Holy cats. Right there he is. That's our boy right there. of Vincent the Magnificent. Just shy of 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Temperatures were dropping, and it's a heck of a lot colder today at 5-7 degrees. I think I got a pretty good idea what I need to do. It just so happens that that's the exact spot that I killed Little Big Time out of last year. Pull up Google Earth here. Basically what I've got here is a thicket on the south side. Little hog lot, baronet blind is set up on the west side. And these deer like to come up out of here in the evenings and feed in these 2 or 3 backfields. So if he's on that same pattern, I gotta believe he's gonna do something very similar tonight. Time to get home, get back out here early. As cold as it is, I gotta believe they're gonna be on their feet feeding real early tonight. All right. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I snuck in here to the blind awfully early. And the reason is twofold. Number one, the snow is super crunchy. We had about 6 inches of snow fall last week, but then we had a little bit of a melt. And now it's super cold, so we've got a bunch of ice on top of that snow. So we want to get in here early. Number two reason is that last night, Vinny was out here at 3:50 in the evening feeding. Pulled guards this morning and could not believe it when I saw that he was out here that early. So came in 1 o'clock in the afternoon, set up for a cold hunt. Hopefully he shows up. It's so cold, I think Steve's going to want to snuggle a little bit with me, but that ain't happening, brother. Sorry to say. So we are all set up, ready to go, praying for good things to happen. Got plenty of time left before dark. Dude, I can hear them coming. There's deer coming. That's him. That's Vinny. That's Vinny.
Dude, he's big.
I know. Come on, big dog, come across. He's got to cross that fence, Earl. Nailed him. Stay on him. Stay with him. Go down, big fella, go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. He just laid down. Thank you, Jesus. I think we just did it, buddy. I think we just did it. I've been after that guy for 2 years. I had an encounter earlier this year, and I actually stuck him with an arrow. Hit him in the front shoulder, no penetration whatsoever. Got back on him, and then he kind of disappeared. I've been waiting for this cold weather. Finally got it. I feel pretty good about it. It was slightly quartering too at the shot. But I put the pin right on the goodie box and let it rip. And I think think we just nailed him. I think the wise thing to do, I think, is going to be to back out of here, go home, watch a video, warm up a little bit, and hopefully come back and put our tag on Vinny. Yeah.
Here comes. Right at impact, I like that the front half of his body is more broadside than the back half, and that arrow is tucked right up tight to that front shoulder.
Fast forward to where he's standing again.
All right.
Dude, look at the blood on his leg. Look at the blood on his side. He is down. Let's go get him.
All right.
Yeah!
I hope you're right. It's been about 3 hours since we hit Vinny. It's 2 degrees out. We've warmed our bones up a little bit. Just got done watching the video for about the 75th time. Steve thinks he's down.
He's down.
We're going to go see. Let's go recover Vinny.
First spot of blood, pretty much right at impact. That's a great sign. The nocturnal knock is right over here, lighting the way. Gonna go check out the arrow, then take up the trail. Gonna go as slow as we can. The snow is crunchy, but like I said, we looked at the tape, and everything looks pretty good. Just want to be as cautious as we can. It's been about 3 or 4 hours since it hit, so let's go take a look at the arrow. Blood on the way too. Yeah, that looks pretty darn good. Nice rich red blood. He went about 200 yards. The thing that kept us kind of nervous was that he laid down and didn't crash. But I watched the other bucks that he was with squirt to the south, and I didn't see him with them. So, got a good feeling. Let's get the track job started. Wow, look at this spot right here. Holy mackerel. That's a good sign right there. We've gone about 150 yards into the track, and should only have another 40-50 yards to go, and the sign's just gotten better. This is obviously where he stopped on the camera there, so let's keep going. I'm liking the sign. If I'm not mistaken, he should be, if he didn't get up, he should be laying 30-40 yards right over here. So right there he is. What a great ending to the season. I've had 3 encounters with this deer, and it was the third one was the charm. 2 years of pictures, never saw him during daylight hours last year, and ended up taking mighty tidy out of the same blind, same spot. So let's go take a look at it and get our hands on him. Holy mackerel. What a magnificent whitetail. Oh. Let me turn this guy off here. The chase is over for Vincent the Magnificent. What a great way to end my 2016 whitetail season. 3 encounters with this guy, and the third one was the coup de grace, as they say. This guy's got it all. He's got length, he's got mass. This year he threw some junk up front, split his G2 over here. And what a fitting way to end the season right here on my grandparents' farm. It was just 2 days ago that we buried my grandma. She passed away this past Friday. She knew I was chasing this deer. Last couple of years have been tough on her. She lost her vision, and then she couldn't walk, and finally went to the home about this time last year. And she had her mind about her, and she was a wild lady. Took care of us growing up, and she knew I was after this guy. She wanted me to get him. And Grandma, I know you're up there watching. We got him. We got him. He is awesome. Thank you, Jesus. Everything looks good to go here for the late season. I'd say we are dialed in. What an incredible way to end a year full of ups and downs. An initial encounter with Vinny, or Vincent the Magnificent, the death and passing of a very special lady in my life, and then to sew the final chapter up, write the final sentence of the final chapter just days later on Vinny. Just an incredible way to end the year, for sure. Would love to have a repeat performance this year, but don't think that's going to happen. 2 days before Christmas, temperatures are in the 40s. We're going to see highs close to 60, so no snow, warm weather, deer won't be moving, but we'll see what January brings. Maybe everything will switch around, we can still get it done. But hope you enjoyed this video, and hope to see you next time right here on The Will Hunt Life.